Hey guys, it's been so long. Been long you saw me. What's someone looking for me? Okay, first of all, I have to say I look very scruffy. I look very laid back. You can hear the fan. I'm sorry guys, I'm sure you can hear my voice. A little bit of fan air is not gonna make you deaf or anything. He's still me that do talk. You get it? So yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry for the long break. Oh, am I really sorry? Anyway, today is not a very fun day for me. Today, I'm just going to give you life updates of what happened to me, why I took that break. As much as I don't want to make a joke out of this, sorry for that rude interruption. I was reminded that I'm in Nigeria. So, I don't know how to say this. Some of you know that I lost my mom. I lost my mom on the 31st of December 2020. And so it has been very horrible for me. So, okay, let's start from the start. So, on the 27th of December, I was, on my jolly own, trying to upload a video to YouTube so I could post the next day. 27th was a Sunday. And my dad came downstairs and told me, Ima, mommy had an accident. So the first thing that came to my mind was, shit. But because I trust God too much, I'm just like, I'm sure she's going to be fine. I was worried about the help. Our help was with my mom. So she was going to the village to keep him for New Year, to stay for a week till New Year and then take him back home. So that's what happened. So I was majorly worried about the boy and not my mom, because when you trust God till the end. My mom has had accidents before, so I'm just like, nah, this is not going to be anything serious as usual. But along the line, I started calling because I wasn't hearing anything. I called my mom's number. The help picked, and the help said, Ima, I've been trying to call you. We had an accident. What's up? How is mommy? Is she breathing? Yes. Good. Is she talking? No. Okay. Why? So her head is open. That's what she said. Like that she had a cut and all that. Anyway, so let me tell you what happened after I finally found out what really happened. So she was driving, said the help, and she started shouting, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And then the car, she lost control of the car and it went off the road, and some assaulted, catapulted, tumbled a couple of times, and yeah, the car was damaged. She hit her head, like her hair was open, it was torn, sort of. She fractured her arm and she was in a coma, like straight up. She was unconscious, straight up. They took her to the first hospital. There were no doctors. Second hospital, no doctors. Third hospital, we can't treat her. We're just going to manage her, bandage her head, and send you guys on a jolly way. So they took her to teaching hospital. Teaching hospital was being teaching hospital. I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, wanted to move her to Port Harcourt, but they were like, it's too risky, don't do that. So we moved her to another hospital in New York. And yeah, she was there from 28th to 31st. So on the 31st, I felt so uneasy. I was so sad. Like, how you can feel your heart break. On Thursday, 31st was a Thursday, my heart was literally breaking. Like, I could feel it break. I was sad, yeah, but other days I was sad. But this particular day, I was way beyond sad, But anyway, so she was in a coma. She had a fractured arm. She had partial stroke. Apparently, I think that's what hit, that's what happened to her when she was driving, and she lost control. It was her right side. So she couldn't control the steering and everything happened. So she had partial stroke. She was in a coma. She was using life support. She was bleeding in her head, brain, one of those ones. She had a fractured arm, her ribs, something like that too. Yeah, a lot of things, and she had high blood pressure and she was diabetic. So it was a whole lot to manage. She was in ICU, weren't able to see her often, but because I look like her, like I'm my mommy's spitting image. So once I go there, I don't need to do a lot of explanations. Just like let me tell me like 2 minutes to see her and all that. So I used to go and see her and hold her hands, and just like sing songs. I thought she was actually going to be better. I had so much faith that she was going to be better. On the 31st, like I said, I was broken. My heart was like I could literally feel it break. So that morning, I usually slept at night in the hospital. I and one of my brothers. Then my father, my sister, and her husband would come in the morning. I stayed through till the evening, then it would take over like that. So that morning, prayer warriors came to pray at my house, so they stayed longer at home. And I was there. I was just walking outside the hospital, and crying. The doctor saw me and called me and was talking. We talked. So he was kind of hinting that, I'm just like, tell me what's up. He said, your mom's, it's really bad. It's really horrible. Blah, 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 blah. So I kind of made peace with it, because he said if she wakes up, she's going to be in a vegetative state. She won't be able to talk, she won't be able to move, she won't be able to do anything. We'll do everything for her. And I wouldn't want my mom to be in that state. Nobody would want to be in that state. I know my mom, how active she used to be. So yeah, so I kind of, when I heard all of that from the doctor, I said, okay, it's better for her to die than for her to come and be that way. So for the first 1 hour, I was just crying. I didn't know what to tell God. At that point, I'm just like, God, what do I tell you? I didn't know. I was so confused. And so I told him, okay, you know what? If she's going to wake up, then you're going to heal her completely. Even if she has to use a cane to walk, but at least to a large extent, she has to be able to move and do it. But if she's not going to be healed totally, then, let her die. That was a very difficult prayer for me. At that point, I didn't know. It didn't really enter. So my dad came around 2 o'clock. He found me crying, but he didn't say much, because the prayers they had in the house, he had so much hope and faith in God, like, no, nothing is going to happen to my wife. So anyway, I went back home that night. I was watching online service crossover. My auntie called me, my first cousin called me. I was like, how are you? Where are you? I'm at home. Okay, around 9. What's up? How is mommy? I said, oh, she's fine, she's still the same way. Second, my auntie called me. Another one, like 3 people called me. So it was the third person who called me and almost gave it up. She was like, she called me and she was crying. She's like, you might tell me it's a lie. I was like, tell you it's a lie? What? Like what? What's up? She now said, don't worry. So she figured I didn't know. So she ended the call. Anyway, I finally found out after the whole suspense they did for me. They took me to the hospital. My mom was dead. Yeah, she died on the 31st night. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Yeah, after she died, I felt like I was strong the first hour. And later, it came on me like, damn it. This woman is really dead. Like, if you know me, if you're close to me, you know how close I am to my mom. If you're on my WhatsApp, in fact, the entire 2020s, from March or April, I was with my mom throughout till December. I was supposed to go back to to Lagos, but she kept telling me to postpone my coming back to Lagos. She was just like, I was supposed to go in October. She was just like, no, stay back some more. I stayed back October, November. Mommy, I'm leaving. She said, no, stay back some more. December, she was like, if you leave, I'm going to cry every day you call me. This woman really blackmailed me. So we bonded, through the lockdown, through everything. We bonded. It was just myself, my dad, my mom, and the help. So I was always with my mom when my dad goes to work and everything. with my mom everywhere. My house, my entire house. My house is, a little bit big. There's no place I don't have memories with my mom. I connected with my mom so much this past year. I mean, on Saturday we were supposed to go and do something together on Monday. She was just like, when Monday comes, we're going to do this. So yeah. So we're 5 in my family. I'm the last. I look like my mom, by the way. I put her pictures. That Sunday before she left the house, I didn't go to church, but she went to church. She and my dad. I told her, Mom, let me take pictures of you. She was like, no, I'm in a hurry. I was like, no, just stand for these pictures. You look so good. And I took pictures of her. I didn't know it was going to be the last time I was going to see her awake or anything. Like, okay. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, we buried her on the 5th of February. We didn't want it to take so long because, why are we waiting so much? Waiting for so long? And I'm not going to go into the drama details, the burial, her family, people, and all that. No, I'm not going to go into all of that. How do I feel? How do I feel about my mom dying? I feel like every day, I feel like I'm in so much pain, but the next day comes and tells me, you know what you were feeling yesterday? Honey, you haven't started feeling that pain. I haven't felt heartbreak before in my life, but the first one is my mom dying. Like, of all the things happening to me, I had to lose my mom first. I and my mom, we can fight, but the relationship with a mom and a daughter and her child it's not the same as any other thing. A lot of people have been trying to console me, like telling me their stories, how they have lost this and that. I'm just like, I understand you, but it's not the same. Yeah. So I took a break because I couldn't do anything. I wasn't thinking. I have not been able to be creative for the longest of times. Today I decided I'm going to do this video because I needed to put it out there that this is the reason why I took a break. This is the reason why I have not been able to do much. I feel so alone. Okay, I'm not one person to cry in the presence of people, so I'm trying so much not to cry because, yeah, I'm not going to edit this video, by the way. So yeah, that's actually it. I lost my mom. I know people have had it way worse than I have, but I feel like it's unfair. Like, she was just here, you guys. Like, okay. Yeah, so I am back. I guess I'm going to make regular videos now, and yeah, basically that's it. So I have my dad. I am grateful that, it's so much to feel. Like, my dad, I wasn't so close to my dad, but now obviously I have to get close to him. But now I'm scared that if I get close to him also, when he dies, is this what I'm going to feel again? Like, what is the need of getting close to somebody and then the person dies? Like, does it make sense? And just so we're clear, the video I wanted to upload was about my mom. So you can imagine wanting to upload something about your mom and then she dies. Anyway, yeah. So I'm back to Lagos. I need to come and figure out my life. There is no reason why I'll be in New York. I was in New York for a bit with my dad, but I have to come here and hustle. It has been distressful for me to be back to this Lagos. I haven't gone anywhere though, but I'm still. That's why you've seen the change of scenery. You're going to be seeing this for a very long time. But anyway, guys, I think this is the end of my video. I'm still very heartbroken. I have not been able to sleep at night. I have wished to die sometimes because and so when I think of dying, I realize that You are going to go to hell, dear, not heaven, where she is. Because my mom was an amazing woman. She totally was amazing. I heard testimonies, you know, the night before she was buried, friends' night. A lot of people that turned up for my mom's burial. It was so touching to have those people there. We celebrated her life, by the way. We didn't do gone too soon. We celebrated her life because my mom lived an amazing life while on earth. She touched a lot of people's lives, and if you have come close to my mom, there's no way you would not. She was very noticeable. She always impacted people's lives. Impacted. I'm one that's English, take it. She was very amazing. She was an amazing mother. Well, guys, that's not about that actually. So, what am I doing going forward? Okay, so the last few months I have gained a lot of weight because I was distress eating. I couldn't sleep at night, so during the day I would stuff myself up with food so that I will be tired and I would sleep. So that was how I did it. Or other sources would help me sleep. So I have gained massive weight. I'm not one to complain about my weight ever, but I have noticed that I've added so much weight. And I'm already in the process of taking back my life, you know, like being in charge and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to try to step out more, you know, work out, you know, go back to my diet, put out more amazing videos for you guys to see. And yeah, that's about that. So yeah, welcome back to Fat Girl Ivor's YouTube channel. I hope to see you next time. I'm just going to put up some of her pictures, you know, on display so you can see her. I don't have so much videos of her, but yeah. Thank you to everyone who has been there for me. Thank you so much, all my friends that has been there for me, listening to me rant. It hasn't been amazing. It hasn't been okay, but I'll be fine. God is going to see me through. I haven't lost faith in God in all of these things. I mean, there are times when I wanted to swear. I have actually used like curse words with God before. What haven't I said to him? But he knows that deep down I understand. Even when I don't want to understand, the Holy Spirit just tries to make me. I'm just like, hello, excuse me, dear. I didn't want to understand with you on this one because it doesn't make any sense. Like, if I want to think about it properly, why did she have to die? What was she? What is the good that's going to come out of it at the end of the day? But yeah, he knows best. He knows best. I'm not going to go to church anytime soon. Doesn't mean that I still don't have faith in God and I don't trust God. Oh, I do. It's just I don't know if I'll be able to not cry when I'm in church. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Cause I'm really loving you when I'm looking to
So yeah,
I remember moments and my heart feels like
please make sure to subscribe, share, and like.